The art or my art is a window or a doorway that the viewer can open or step through, and they can start to see themselves. My name is Gary Sasman. I'm an artist based in Mauritius, and today I'm going to be presenting you my body of work for my upcoming exhibition called Momentum. My philosophy and inspiration with my art is drawn much from human experiences. Being a human being, what does that mean in today's world? Reflecting a lot about society and the challenges that we face today. Also, I focus a lot on relationships. I suppose one of the recurring themes for people in my life is my father. For me, there's a lot of lessons I've drawn from him. He was always a person who knew how to interact with people. It didn't matter who you were as a person, he always found a commonality. He always treated you as the most important person in the room. He always had time for you. This has been a very important influence on my life, and I always remind me of this, because it doesn't matter who you are as a person. I try to draw on the commonality and not the differences. This is what I believe will unite humanity and bring us closer together. I will always start with a long period of reflection and contemplation. My memories need space to develop, to unfold, to reconnect. Once this happens, then the physical process of creating the art begins. It will make the journey from my consciousness onto the canvas. I always think about what motivated our ancestors to take a stone and start chiseling a line on the cave wall. From the inception, there was a drive to put it down on record, so to speak. It crosses age, it crosses everything. It just connects with another human being. For me, lines carry an emotional weight, and I try to express this weight physically by the way I manipulate or draw a line. I most often begin with lines, but I will also finish with lines. I will maybe add a color to a line. Color has a specific emotion attached to it. So I think a lot about what color I put next to another color. I like to also have area where it's a big area of flat color, a space in the artwork where the viewer can immerse themselves into the work. Characters that I portray, they kind of have a duplicity to them. On the one level, there's something very familiar in them, and they look like they either know each other or there's a relationship there. But then on another level, there is something unknown, something that's not being said between them. They also have a personal, internal connection with my internal world, as well as the world at large. The way there is a space between the characters on the canvas, this allows me to decide what is important for me to accept and make part of my world, and what is important for me to reject and not allow into my world. This is the way I can make sure that my soul is fulfilled. For me, it reaches a point where the elements on the canvas all start to connect and they start to talk to each other and they start to sing together. It's called momentum because for me, my outlook on life and the way I move through life is through a sequence of continuous events. These could be very powerful events or they could be almost imperceptible. But these events we commit to our memory and we use them to project us forward in our life. Whether it's a traumatic experience or a enjoyable experience, these become memories for us and we learn from them and they become stepping stones for us to keep moving forward.